Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Don't know why I did Santa. I'm not dressed up like Santa. Today's video, we are going to talk about the 5 best techniques and how they'll best serve you. Like, in what instances are they going to serve you the most that I found over the last 6.5 years of manifesting. Number 5, we are going to start with affirmations. Now, the first time I manifested my wife back, affirmations were all I did all day long. From the moment I woke up in the morning until I went to bed, and even in the middle of the night, I'd wake up saying my affirmations because I said affirmations so much. Now, the nice thing about doing affirmations over and over again is number 1, I know I'm thinking ideal thoughts because I am controlling the thoughts that I'm thinking. Number 2, visualizing. Now, visualizing is one of my favorite techniques. It is extremely effective. I've manifested wonderful things. It's part of how I manifested my wife back the second time. I've manifested my dream job from it. I manifested winning jackpots at the casino and people showing up ideally. Revision. I have done so many different things with visualization. I absolutely love it. And I think it is one of the most profound techniques that we can do. Now, for me, I am not able to visualize very good with my eyes closed. Now, there's certain days where I can see ideally, but for the most part, with my eyes closed, doesn't work for me. So what I do is I will stare at a object like a wall or a painting or a tree, and then I see through the object. And then I'll just do my scene, whatever it is, whatever would happen after I achieved my ideal, whether that's somebody congratulating me, whether that's me receiving a text, whether that's giving somebody a hug. I'll visualize the scene after I achieved what it is that I'd like to achieve. And I found visualization is amazing, and I highly suggest it. All throughout your day. It doesn't need to be a certain amount of time. It can be a quick little visualization here and there while you're at the stoplight or in the office. That's why I love visualization. It's quick and easy and very effective. Number 1, and I saved the best for last, it is SATs. State akin to sleep. Neville talked about this from the rooftops. I'm sure I don't need to educate you on what this is, but I have found this to be super helpful. This is the technique I last used before I was put in the Sabbath to manifest my wife back the second time. This is what I use to achieve my money manifestation is SATs. Now, the thing I like to do with SATs is this. I like to imagine that everything is already ideal. So you're conscious of where you're at, right? And in your mind, there's X, Y, Z that needs to happen before you get to your ideal place. Now, just imagine before you start imagining your scene, or if you're affirming, which is what I choose to do, there's 2 different ways of doing it. You can either visualize a little scene and loop it, or you can say an affirmation and loop it. Whatever one is more ideal for you. But what I will do is I imagine, okay, whatever steps needed to happen, let's just say for money, I needed to get this job and all these clients and different things. And then I have the $1 million and I'm there. And I'm now placing myself psychologically into the place that I already have it. And it's, what am I feeling now? Now that everything is ideal, what am I feeling? And then while I'm doing this, I'm saying, thank you for this money, or thank you for my SP, or thank you for whatever it is that you want to manifest, from the place of you've already received it, and now you're embodying the consciousness of you experiencing that thing. This is an extremely powerful technique, and in my opinion, again, I think it's the best. And Neville sums it up in his fill-in as the secret. He says that our subconscious is impressed one of 2 ways. It is either impressed, 1, through every reaction that we had throughout our waking day, or number 2, by our last concept of ourself before we drift off to sleep. So I know for most of us, the reactions may not be ideal, but thankfully, as long as before you go to sleep, you are feeling successful, you are feeling like you're in a loving relationship, you're feeling abundant or rich, that is what matters. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, Merry Christmas to you, and have a Happy New Year.